We're gonna do a technical detail review of an existing curtain wall retrofit to go over the top 5 ways of controlling the outdoor elements. Okay, so we're gonna look at these details. I'll pull up a picture. It's an existing curtain wall building that had the fixed windows replaced with operables. And the 5 elements I wanna go over are weatherproofing, so air and water, thermal, structural, and sound. So when looking at these details, you can see this is the existing mullion, and we're going to look at a horizontal and vertical section cut that was installed or retrofitted into the existing building. So weatherproofing, or air and water. Over here is your primary seal for air and water, and this is going to be your secondary air seal. As you can see, all these fasteners are cap sealed to prevent any air or water entering into these voids. And your secondary means of drainage is if any water enters into this space, it's going to be carried down the jambs and out the existing weep holes. So the existing weeps within the curtain wall are left in place. And within your operable section, you can see here any water entering the operable sash is going to come out this weep hole, and then we have our compression gasket right here, which is going to provide you a weather-tight assembly, and then your backup compression seal gasket here, which is going to be your secondary means of weatherproofing. Next, thermal. So with thermal performance, you want to aim for continuous insulation. So if you draw a line across, you can see here we have our insulated glass assembly, thermally broken operable sash, thermally broken frame, and then insulation to fill the cavities within the assembly. So draw a straight line across, and you can see that we maintain continuous insulation. Number 4 is structural. So in an existing curtain walls are typically non-load bearing, but you still have to withstand extreme wind loads. So a lot of times that vertical structural element is going to be your mullion, which is going to carry the load back to the structure. So when installing a new operable window within existing framing, you typically want to follow the load path. So ideally, we are going to anchor at the jambs because we want to carry that load down the existing mullion and into the structure. So here we didn't anchor at the sill, we went over to the jamb and we fastened here through this clip, and then it's carried through this little, you can see a cap member here that we installed. So that load is transferred down through the mullion and into the structure to maintain a structurally stable assembly and withstand those extreme wind loads. And lastly, we have acoustics. So this incorporated a laminated glass assembly, and this laminated interlayer is going to give you maximum acoustic performance, whether you measure in OITC or STC, to enhance the glazing area. And then within this cavity, filling these voids as well will slow the rate of your sound waves from the outdoors to the indoors to maximize the experience for the occupants. So there's your 5 elements to protect the interior from external